Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my entire vintage handbag collection. I love vintage handbags. I have been a collector of handbags for almost 10 years now, and I did start my collection with a vintage Louis Vuitton bag. At the time it was vintage and it's even more vintage now. I have since sold that bag, but I have definitely grown my vintage handbag collection, especially over the past year. I have really diversified my collection. So I have a bunch of different brands to show you. I actually decided to do this video because I was going through my Prada bags, and I actually have a video of all of my Prada bags on my channel that just went up. I will link that in the description box below. But it really inspired me to do a vintage handbag collection because I actually have 3 vintage Prada bags, which is probably the most out of any of the brands, but I have about 8 vintage bags to show you. I'm very excited to get into the bags, but I did just want to introduce myself before I get started. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Alyssa, and I have a blog called The Gal's Guide, and I am a handbag lover. I collect handbags, so if you love handbags just as much as I do, you are definitely in the right place, so you should consider subscribing down below. I would love to have you join this little community here, and to my current subscribers, thank you so much for being here. It really means the world to me. I've made such really great connections so far, and we're not even at 1,000 subscribers yet. We are almost there. So thank you so much for supporting me. I'm so appreciative. So that being said, let's get into the video. So the first handbag I'm going to show you is from Coach. And this looks just like the Gucci Jackie bag, but this is just a little Coach denim bag. I bought this on Poshmark for like $20. And it looks just like the Jackie bag to me. It has leather corners, it has the leather buckle here with the silver hardware, and it has like a mini version of the little Coach dog tag, which has definitely changed since this time, but it's just the cutest little shoulder bag, and it sits like right under your arm, which is absolutely adorable. And I don't wear this bag a ton, just simply because you can't fit a ton in it, but I like it for just the look, I like it for the style, and I don't think that this is anything I would ever sell, especially because the Jackie bag has been redone so many times and it's actually really hot right now. So I really love this as a more affordable alternative. The next brand I'm going to talk about is Fendi, and I would say my love for vintage bags really enhanced when I started buying vintage Fendi bags. So this one is my Fendi baguette. This is in the beautiful gold Celeria leather. It's like that pebbly kind of leather, and it's super soft, but it's still very durable. It has silver hardware here, and the buckle is actually like a metallic bronze color. It's different from this gold, which I love, and mixed with the silver metal it actually looks really nice and unique. And then this bag has been just a staple in my collection. I have to have a Fendi baguette in my collection. I'll show you the inside. This one, since it is from the Celeria line, it does have that like tag that it's from that line, and it has like the date and all of that good stuff. And then the interior is like kind of a cloth material. I did buy this pre-loved off of Poshmark, and I got it for a pretty good price. It was under $1,000. I don't think that I would spend more than like $500 to $700 on a vintage baguette, and they really are increasing the price a lot on these. But I also have the newer version, which I absolutely love. So this is a good bag. I honestly would recommend the vintage and the new one. They're probably one of my favorite bags in my collection ever. And having this bag, I did have another vintage baguette in black that I ended up selling just because I have so many black bags, and you're going to see I do have a few vintage black bags as well. But I did pick up this little Fendi pochette because I have been wanting a Fendi bag in the Zucca print and in the PVC, which is basically like a coated canvas, but it's like this patent kind of feel. It's a vinyl material, and this is a limited edition from, I'm not sure which year, but there was this print. Carrie Bradshaw wore it in one of the Sex and the City episodes, and since I saw it, I absolutely needed to have the print. And so I've seen this bag in a lot of variations. I've seen it in the baguette, and I've looked at it so many times, but it is so utterly expensive in the baguette. Like, I can't justify purchasing a vinyl bag for almost $2,000. So I got this little pochette. I did see that this was being sold on Farfetch for like $1,400, this exact thing. I bought this on Poshmark for under $300, and it's just the cutest little thing. The one thing that I will say is the zipper gets kind of stuck. Like, you can kind of hear that. I need to figure out how to make it glide a little bit easier because it does get a bit stuck. And that does make me nervous that like I'm not going to be able to get it open. But it does have this chocolate brown leather strap, and then this bag does have gold hardware, which I love. And this is another one of those armpit bags. So I'm actually going to show you both the Fendi baguette and this little pouch. So you can see this one is definitely right under the armpit, but you can adjust the length here. And then you have this one, which is like way high up, and this is as long as it goes. But this one looks really cute, just kind of as like a little pouch. Like, you can carry it like this, but you can definitely fit it over the shoulder as well. So I love my vintage Fendi bags. I definitely could see myself getting another vintage Fendi baguette and something like really unique and cool. I definitely would want it to be something neutral, but I wouldn't be opposed to getting another one with the Zucca print. I just want something unique and different that you wouldn't find now, which I feel like a lot of my bags are like that. So that leads me into the next bag. So I'm going to go into Dior. I have two vintage Dior bags, and this one is literally like my unicorn bag. This is a little speedy style bag. It's actually called the Boston bag, and it has the gold lock and key, which I got so lucky to get. It has the gold hardware. This is in the coated canvas, so you can hear that. It's not like super soft. It's actually gonna preserve the wear a lot better, which I'm over the moon about. This was the exact bag that I wanted in the white and black, and this is the zipper is actually pretty good on this bag. I'm going to unstuff it so you can see the inside. So I absolutely love this bag. They do have a smaller version of this from Dior, and that was a little bit too small, but I think that's similar to the Louis Vuitton Nano Speedy. This one is just the perfect size. I'm absolutely obsessed with this bag. If I can find any of these, I will link them in the description box below, because I think this is one of the greatest bags that I own. I think this little like speedy Boston bag style is never going out. It's such an iconic look, and I love the Dior oblique pattern. I think it's absolutely stunning, but what I love is that they still have this pattern around in some of their bags. However, this coated canvas is just like screams early 2000s to me, which I love, and they just don't make this like they don't make this bag anymore, and so that's just so unique to me. The history behind it, I just love it. I love the patent leather details on the handles and everything. This bag is in beautiful condition, and I did get this for under $1,000 on the Real, which was absurd. So I love this bag so much, and I would actually consider getting a Louis Vuitton Speedy too, which can't believe I'm saying that. But so the next bag from Dior is none other than my Lady Bag in the medium size in the beautiful denim. I am obsessed with this bag. This is one of those that they just don't make anymore. They don't make it like this. I love the medium size Dior. It is the perfect size for me. I still to this day think I would like to have a guitar style strap with this. I think it would be a little bit more comfortable to wear crossbody. The denim is not super heavy, but I don't know to compare it to the leather. I don't know if it's heavier or lighter. I do really enjoy carrying this bag. You can hear it's very noisy. It does make like squeaking noises, which is kind of annoying. However, I just think it's worth it. It has feet on the bottom. I think the denim just works with a lot of my outfits. So if you don't have a denim bag and you are thinking about getting one because you love denim, but you're not sure if it's going to match anything, it really does match. I love the Dior charms on this bag. They are loud, but I think they really make the bag just so iconic, and I love the look of the quilting of this bag, the whole thing. Like, you have to like the look, personally. I didn't get the original strap with this bag. I did buy this off Poshmark for a pretty good price, and the resale value of these bags is not good. I'm just going to be honest. So I would recommend buying this pre-loved rather than going to the store and spending $4,000 on it, and then if you decide you don't like it, you're not going to make all of your money back. So This is a really good bag for me because it's not one that I'm ever planning on selling, but I did buy a pre-loved, so I kind of got to save in that area while also getting something really unique and cool. So the next bag I'm going to show you I did just talk about in my monthly favorites video, but it's probably like one of my favorites. This is the Chanel chocolate bar bag. I'm not going to go too in depth because I did just kind of share this. But if anyone's interested in me doing like a what's in my bag video with this, I would love to do that because I do wear this a lot. But so I just picked this up from the RealReal. I got it for $1,400, I'm just going to be honest. And that's a really good price for this bag. Like, people are selling this for $2,500, all that crazy stuff. So when I saw this, I scooped it up so fast. My hand has never pressed add to cart so fast. And somebody else actually had it in their cart, and it like doesn't let you put it in your cart if someone has it. It does that like on hold thing. So I had to wait 15 minutes, and then finally I added it and I got it. I fell in love. I just fell in love. I've always wanted the chocolate bar in my collection, and I just didn't know what pattern, and I just love the patent leather. I think it's so sleek, so cool. The hardware is this beautiful like brushed silver. You really can't tell that there's any wear on the silver at all. The chain is the same way. You can kind of see here, it's just this classic Chanel chain. The chain is very thin, which I really like, and I actually am thinking about buying a crossbody chain that looks like this to go on this if I ever decide I want to wear it like as a crossbody, just to kind of see. But so I'll show you the interior because it's stunning. It has this beautiful black silky material on the inside. I don't know if it's satin or silk or what it is, but it's stunning. And then the back is the lambskin leather, and it does say Chanel on the back there. And this bag fits everything that I need in it. It's such a great grab and go bag. I have been wearing it nonstop. You just can't go wrong with a black bag. If you're gonna buy Chanel, I think you should go with black or like a neutral color, just because it'll never go out of style and it's such a classic. But this chocolate bar, I just have to give it like a little bit more airtime here. Like, this is so beautiful how it lays. Like, it's not right under the armpit, it's actually pretty low, which I like. Some people, I've actually seen them wear it around, so like all the way up here, which is a little bit crazy. I mean, you know, if you like this sort of thing, it's like a pouch on your chest. This is kind of like the cool thing to do, but I don't wear it like this. But this is what it would look like if you tried to like strap it around. So I wear this bag as a shoulder bag. I am going to see what it turns out looking like as a crossbody. So stay tuned for that. If you do want me to do like a full what's in my bag video with this, let me know in the comments down below. The last but very not least brand that I'm going to talk about are my Prada bags. So I'm going to start with the one that is the least expensive, that I actually got from the RealReal for like, I think $200. This is a little vintage bucket bag, and they do have re-editions of this. I do have one in my collection, but this is just a little pouch. It didn't come with this strap, but I added it on from Amazon, and it's actually really a great quality strap. I'll see if I can find this one and link it in the description box in case you're interested, because it's a really good length, and I just kind of hooked the strap to the drawstring here, you can see, because it doesn't have like a formal place to put a crossbody. But I love this magenta pink color. Like, it's just so beautiful. It goes with a lot more than you would think it does. So I really love the bucket style bag. I have multiple bucket bags, but because it was so affordable, I just kind of thought, why not? This is a casual bag, but you can wear it to like brunch, which I think is really cute. I really just like this as my grab and go kind of cutesy, I need a little pop of color bag, and I love it with the silver chain. It does have the Prada little triangle here, which is really pretty, and it doesn't have any structure to it. I do have it stuffed, so this is just kind of like your classic nylon bag, and I do think that now they cost a little bit more. Like they have a newer version of this, and then they have the re-edition with like the pocket. The newer version of this I think is like $500 or something like that. I wouldn't spend that on a bag that doesn't come with a strap. I think that's kind of like, I mean, it's nylon, it's not like anything super great, but it's super fun if you can get it for a cheaper price. I think buying it vintage or pre-loved is the way to go if you are looking at something like this. So the next bag, I am kind of parting with, but I do love it. I am in the process of selling it. This is my cheetah print. It's pony hair, little shoulder bag with the buckle and the gold chunky chain. I love this bag. It's so fun, but I haven't worn it in such a long time that I just feel like it should go to someone that's going to wear it more. I just don't feel that I gravitate towards it anymore. I think it's so cool and fun, and like it's such good quality. The way that this bag is made, the leather, the fur, the gold, like just everything is so luxurious on it. It reminds me of like something that Carrie Bradshaw would wear from Sex and the City, or, you know, like I don't even know, but this is such a fun bag and it's very spacious. It also has the back pocket, which has been really convenient for me. I just haven't grabbed for it, and with me buying all of these bags, I realize I have to part with some things. So I am selling this on my Poshmark, but I do love it. I have gotten use out of it. I did buy this from the Real years ago. So I definitely got value out of it, and I do really love the look. I think it's so cute. I probably might regret selling it, but at the same time, I haven't used it, so I just have to part with it. But this is super cute. Vintage Prada, just the quality is superb, which actually leads me into the last bag I'm going to share with you, my Prada tote. So this bag is in a pebbled leather. This is the Vitello Phoenix tote, and it has the little key holder in here, like luggage tag kind of style, and it says Prada up here in gold, and it is the perfect size tote. Like I believe it's 11 inches in length, so you could fit a laptop in here. It has this like Prada mark. Oh, I have hand sanitizer in the pocket, but you get the gist. This is like my go-to tote bag. This is my favorite tote bag, hands down. It's super comfortable to wear. The leather is so lightweight but buttery soft. It's perfect. It is absolutely perfect. This is what it looks like on the shoulder. You can see the length is really good length. The width of the bag doesn't look like it's overpowering my body. Like, it's just a really, really nice size. What I love about this bag the most is definitely the craftsmanship. You can really feel how luxurious it is. Like, if it didn't say Prada on it and you just picked up the bag, you would know that it's luxury. You would know that it's designer. You would know that it's expensive. I did get this on Poshmark. I got this for a pretty good price. I think I paid like $350 for it. I have seen this on Fashion File for about $700. I've seen this other places in different colors. If you are in the market for a tote bag, this is definitely the #1 recommendation from me. It's such a perfect size and it's so beautiful, and the durability of it is superb. So buying it pre-loved really isn't an issue because the leather on the bag is super long wearing. So I highly recommend all of these bags. If you can't tell, I'm obsessed with these vintage bags. I will see how many I can find and link them in the description box below for you if you are interested in buying any of these. I hope that this was a fun video for you. If you're still here with me, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate each and every one of you. And if you have any questions about any of these bags, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. I'd love to answer those for you. Thank you so much again for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video.